insane. The dude got arrested once before this for using a painter's extension rod to point the stoplight cameras into the sky instead of cutting the wires. He didn't cut the wires until after he got out after being arrested for the first time, which he did after posting Facebook videos that prove the stoplights are intentionally rigged to drive drivers into citations. The yellow lights at intersections with cameras only last 3 seconds, as opposed to the 5 seconds they last at other stoplights without cameras in the same country. Oh, so they have just adjusted the timers at specifically the places with cameras. That seems a little bit shady, doesn't it? When he cut the camera cords, he reported the deeds to the news himself, and then politicians pressured the local police force into arresting him. The local police and sheriff deputies actually support him for his actions because the lights have been killing innocent people. During his most recent arrest, one of the sheriff deputies actually offered to bail him out. When he got home again after these incidents, there was a surveillance camera planted at his house by the government to watch him. His reaction to being surveilled? He painted over the camera in America's flat-out freaking ballsiest freak you to the government I've ever heard of! Oh, you want to surveil at my home now? Nope! And it even gets crazier. After painting over the camera, suddenly this guy, his name is Steven, by the way, started getting attempts on his life. He reports that a car intentionally tried to hit him in a head-on collision. And after talking about the car to his neighbors, they confirmed that the car in question, or at least the one that was visibly identical, its occupants included, had been staking out his house. Someone was legitimately trying to murder him over his discovery and his actions. And as a final insult to injury, Ruth pointed out that it was vast majority of the cameras were found specifically in lower to middle class neighborhoods. As well, the victims of these rigged stoplights tried to go to the local news stations to talk about the deaths of their family members that occurred from the rigging, and the local station News 12 never aired their interviews. Remember how I said that? After cutting the cables and calling the local news station, Ruth was arrested because of the pressure from politicians. Get this, News 12 is actually owned by Cablevision, who provides internet service for the cameras. This is like a big freaking spiderweb conspiracy. Because of traffic cameras. Holy crap! Whereas Mr. Ruth was only trying to help people and save lives, he's been caught up in a full-blown freaking government conspiracy that's out of his blood. This guy isn't Robin Hood, he makes Robin Hood look like a chump. Oh my god! That's really what they mean with the saying only scraping the surface. It's like, oh, here's a little rigged camera that, you know, probably some local officer did just to cash in a bit of extra tickets. Like, pfft, yeah, get that out of here. And it just goes so deep to the point that they have government agents trying to literally kill him for fixing a stoplight. What a ballsy gentleman. My god.